Today is May 21st, 2018. I'm going to do a quick Hobbit Garden update. I hope you enjoy it. Here we go. I'm in the greenhouse and we've had 2 days of rain outside and it's been pretty cloudy. But some things you can see, I need to plant out that cucumber, and it looks like the mailman has just arrived. Now I'm a little concerned. I had been soaking this in water, but look, this basil plant, it didn't take good to being potted up. Either the soil is bad or I've drowned it. But that one seems to be making it. So this is what the greenhouse is looking like. Man, those seeds, those are supposed to be cherry tomatoes mostly, and looks like I got one popping. So that's kind of disgusting because it's getting late in the year for tomatoes. But I have had a whole bunch of volunteer tomatoes, like this one here is a, no, that one's not a volunteer. That one's a volunteer from the garden, and I potted them up about 8 plus. I might pot up some more. You know, you don't know exactly which type of tomato they are, but anyway, beggars can't be choosy. So here's the front. Like I said, we've had a lot of rain, and a lot of things are looking pretty nice. Look at that. The cucumber in here is going off. This was actually supposed to be potatoes, but I don't think I'm going to get any potatoes. But we got some onions, some lettuce. That's beautiful lettuce. Wow. So I'll need to eat that soon. Now, can you see these mustard greens? I've been giving away mustard greens, like a few people, and eating some. They're very nice. A little mustardy, a little hot sometimes. So here, you can see these potatoes made it. And then well, it looks like I planted a tomato in among them. And a cucumber. We'll see what happens. Now, I've been at war with the artichokes, the Jerusalem artichokes. As you can see, it's all muddy in here. That's because I dug it up yesterday, fighting these Jerusalem artichokes. So I've been fighting these Jerusalem artichokes, and well, I'm causing my onions to suffer because I keep digging up these artichokes, and oh well. But I'm at war with those Jerusalem artichokes. Uh-oh. Is that one? I think it's I think that's actually a sunflower, and it looks like I'm going to leave it. Look at this. My peas have grabbed a hold of that sunflower that's come up, and so it'll probably, I'll let that one stay. But look out here. So I've got some okra that's popping up, and a lot of weeds, it looks like. I may have to plant some more okra seed. We'll see. We'll give it another week to see. But look, the bush beans, some of them have come, about half. So yesterday I was out here planting more seeds, more bush bean seeds in that, you know, in the spots where they didn't come up. So we'll see what happens. Now these are those little cabbages, Brussels sprouts. I hope they make it. The watermelon seems to be loving the rain. And again, now I didn't plant these this year. These came up from seeds from last year. These mustard greens. Now they're great for fertilizer. You can dig them back. You can just dig those greens back into the soil, and they make an extra organic fertilizer. But I tend to eat the leaves or give them away. People like them. Uh-oh. I know I like the dandelions, but actually I don't encourage them to grow in my garden. The roots are supposed to be real good for you. But you see those 2 volunteer tomato plants that have come up? So I may transplant that one, who knows? I should anyway, because it's kind of in an awkward spot. So that's how things are looking. These cucumbers are coming along. They look pretty ate up by something. Look at that. Something seems to like to gnaw on these leaves. And I've got some flowers on this tomato plant. Can you see them? Anyway, I should get some tomatoes here soon. And I put a cage. This is a volunteer tomato there. I just put a cage around it. Of course, it's going to make it very difficult to walk around this. And another volunteer tomato, and right there also. So it looks like I've got a few tomato plants grown up in there. And I don't like this plant. Oh, there's another tomato. That one I don't like. They'll take over. These are the Rosa Sharon bushes. They love to try and take over my house, my yard. I'm always fighting them every year. They're nice bushes, but boy, 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 they're prolific on their seeds. So, do you see that? Finally, these pole beans are acting like pole beans. They're starting to go up. So in a couple weeks, I may have this. Can you see the fencing? I may get that covered here before long. We'll see. I think I added some seeds in also on the pole beans to see if I could increase it. So the onions are looking nice, and you can see I've got my fork out there from yesterday. I left it right there, it looks like. And you see that right there? That's a flower. And those are flowers that I want to keep. They look kind of like tomatoes, but those are, what are they called? Oh, they're supposed to keep bugs out of the garden. I didn't plant any of them because I had so many from last year that came up that I thought they would do it again this year. I'll see if I can think of the name. Now, I showed you that lettuce, didn't I? Here. Let's walk back through. It's a little muddy. Let's walk back through real quick. Now, the lettuce has come up, and you see right here, I took a hunk of that lettuce. I don't know, a whole bunch of those. There's actually hundreds of plants there. So I took a hunk out and transplanted some of them. I'm hoping they grow. And oh, do you guys see that? There's a cucumber flower in there. So maybe I'll get a cucumber. Parsley's looking pretty. And you can see those Rosa Sharon bushes that I've got to dig up. And a couple of trees trying to take over. But then rosemary, I like to put that in the tea. And this is mostly just, you know, clover. Actually weeds. I haven't planted anything in there. It looks like, you see that mustard just really likes to grow everywhere. The mustard greens. And look, that tomato looks pretty nice. I'll probably transplant that one somewhere. That's looking awful healthy. So kale. The kale's coming along. That Brussels sprout right there, there's one in there. The other one died, it looks like. We'll see if it grows. I hope it does. And you see that tomato there? Surrounded by sunflowers. So it looks like I'm going to have some, I may have to thin some of these sunflowers. There may be too many. I did thin some yesterday around when I put that cage around the tomato there. So I didn't plant it. That's a volunteer, so that's nice. Oh, I need to do something with this area. Maybe I'll plant some cucumbers out here and use that frame maybe out here. But I'll have to clean that up, the whole thing, it looks like. So that grape is going. I sure hope that's one of the grapes I was trying to grow and not a wild grape. I'm just not sure. I mean, it looks kind of like a wild grape, and if so, I don't want it. I mean, they don't produce any grapes per se. Strong vine. Now that one there should be a globe grape, I hope. Anyway, it's starting to grow a little bit, but not prolific like I'd like. Okay, that apple tree has some apples and a few peaches on this young peach tree. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this garden update. The clouds are, I mean, the whole area seems to be overcast at the moment. I don't know if we're going to get any rain today or not, but we might. I think there's about a 20% chance. But looking at the sky, you'd think it might be higher. Okay. Love you guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye now.